Hello, Mr. President. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Now let's get started on this interview.
Sounds good to me.
How did you feel when the Congress passed a declaration of the war against Britain?
I was really actually happy that they signed it off. I wanted to declare war.
Why did you want war against Britain in the first place?
Well, I needed to protect American ships on the high seas. I wanted to stop the British from stealing the United States sailors. Even though Britain and France were both fighting each other in Europe, they were stopping and searching United States ships, and I wasn't going to let that happen.
I see. What did people call the War of 1812? I heard a bunch of different names.
Critics called it the Madison's War, since I declared the war, but others call it the Second War of Independence.
Were Britain and the United States ready for this war?
To be honest, in my opinion, I don't think so at all.
What do you feel were some of the big victories for the U.S. during the war?
Big victories were the Battle of Lake Erie, the Star-Spangled Banner, and the Battle of New Orleans.
What was the worst defeat for the U.S. during the war?
I'd have to say the worst defeat was when Washington, D.C. was burned down.
Can you share with us what was going through your mind when you received word that the British was approaching Washington, D.C.? What about when your wife insisted on stage rescue at work from the President Manson?
I didn't know what to think. I was really overwhelmed. I was thinking, why me? Why did the British have to do this? There was no way I was going to let my wife rescue artwork.
How did the war help the U.S.? How did it hurt the U.S.?
It helped the U.S. by growing and becoming more than a collection of states, but it hurt the United States trade.
That is all for today. Thank you.
You're welcome.